Apologies for that. My camera just fell off the laptop. So apologies for being a little bit late, 5 minutes late, I think. Oh, it's just been one of those days. Today I wanted to share with you how you can use these Stars treat bags, which are in the mini catalogue, to make some great cards. And the other thing I wanted to show you, let's get rid of my face. I've said hi, and let's get me out of the way. Oh, actually, let's try and get me so you can see me. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so you can see me now. So from the 2nd of August, which was yesterday, some new items have been added to Celebration. Now, in Europe, at the moment, we still have the wonderful things in here, the hippos, the dies, the designer series paper, the cards, which I'm making a project with at the moment, the pool party and soft sea foam, the stamp set, the other designer series paper, the 6x6, the other stamp set, and the dies. These dies are amazing. I'm going to be doing a class for those. They are all still available in Europe, to my knowledge. I did check this morning, and there was nothing even on, like, you know, low inventory. But from the 2nd of August, I think particularly the States, they have run out of a lot. They've added some more items. Now, these are all in the annual catalogue. So it's an amazing opportunity to earn them. The yellow ones are £45 spend, so free. So you've got timber embossing folder, gingham embossing folder, seashells embossing folder. I have the timber and the gingham. I don't have that. The dots and spots die, which I've seen some people use, and it looks amazing. So I've got that coming with my next order. The flowers of home dies, silver foils. So these two are and this one, the 3 dies, are £90 spend. 4 actually, daffodil dies. And then the papers, embossing folders, and these gift boxes. I thought I had one, but oh, hang on, is that it there? Yeah, it is. It's cute. It's great for packaging, especially for Christmas. So these are all on sale in the annual catalogue, but you can earn them until the 31st of August on Celebration. So I just wanted to share that with you. Now, this, I'm so thrilled with this. And while I was doing it, I've worked out that there's another technique, is using this bag. So I've die cut my lighthouse already. I just need to cut, because this is an actual bag, which is great. I mean, they're in the mini catalogue, so it's all kind of Christmassy. You can colour them, decorate them, whatever. But I am just going to trim it down, because all I want is the front bit with the stars. Now, when I don't know if I've still got my bit somewhere. Did have it somewhere. Yes, when I did mine before, and I'm going to reuse this bit of paper, I realized it was almost like a stencil, and I had just used a scrap of paper. So this time I'm actually going to use a bit of Whisper White, and not basic white, because I thought I could then use this for another card with the stencil effect. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim. In fact, I think I'm going to have to cut, because it's so thick. I don't want to dull my blade. So I'm just going to cut. I'm getting big scissors for this. And then it makes great, it's really good quality paper. So I'm just cutting it, and then I will just trim it, you know, to get it a bit straighter with my trimmer. And obviously the sides you can't really use, but this back bit you can use in another card. So let me just trim that. I've got my fan going, so it might be a little bit noisy, but it's just the nights are still cool, but it's certainly warming up during the day. And I don't obviously want that little jagged bit at the top. last but not least. Okay, so now I've got a nice even bit, and you can have it whichever way you want. So on this one I had it this way so that my gap bit was here, but actually depends where I put my lighthouse really, because I kind of feel I covered some of them up. Right, let's show you. So I'm using my blending brushes, and also on this one I did a base in basic white, and then I used some Starry Sky. But what I'm going to do this time, I'm just going to use a Starry Sky base, because that's actually made that one quite thick and heavy. So like sending it in the mail, it could end up being a large letter. I'm just going to move those out of the way, get my Whisper White. No, I keep saying Whisper White, basic white. And I'm going to tape that down just on the corners, because I can either trim that off or just go over it at the end. And then I'm just going to tape my piece of paper down so that it doesn't move. Right, now I've got my blending brush, got my blues, and I'm just going to start slightly off because I don't want the when I did the other one I got a bit of a splurge. I'm still getting it to a certain extent, but oh, it's beautiful. And actually I did it really dark on that one, but I'm thinking maybe I won't do it so dark on this one. And this is actual proper paper last time. Oh no, that was as well actually. Yeah, I think that's probably enough. I think I did it a bit too dark, especially as we're contrasting it with the Starry Sky. Wait a minute. Let's just peel that up. So in effect, I'm making my own stencil basically. I love these. Yeah, I just need to go over those corners there. Now, do you see on there, I've actually got some white with some stars on it. So I can cut that out and use that on another card. So I will be doing that. I will show you what I do with it. Let's get rid of all this. And I'll clean that in a minute. Let's turn this over. Okay. So I've already die cut everything. So this is my card base in Starry Sky, and that's the standard UK size. So it's a half an A4 scored at 14.8, and then that's 10.5. Then I've cut slightly smaller, hopefully, than the bag in Daffodil Delight. You can still see just where I had the tape, so I might need to cover that over with something, some gems, or no, when I did it last time I had it that way, didn't I? That's my other one. No, I think I'll stick with it that way. But it's not as dark. See, that one I really went to town, and that one I didn't, and I think I prefer this one. We'll see when it's finished. So I might just need to trim my Daffodil Delight a fraction, so it's not poking out between the Starry Sky. Yeah, just a little bit off the length. That's better. Okay, so I'm just going to put my glue, and I'm going to use wet glue, so Tombow, and I'm going to go around the edge. And then just fill in where there's some gaps. I don't want to put too much on because it leaves, it's quite glossy, this card as well actually. There we go, let's pop that. And now onto my, where's my, Oh, can never find it when I need it. My no, I can't find it. I'm gonna have to get glue everywhere. I've been working on a mini album for a brand new mum, and the photos have just arrived, so I'm going to finish that today and get that in the post to her. But my desk, which I hope you can't see, is a bit of a mess. Okay, let's push that down. There we go. So I just need a bit of starry sky again. Let's just, I'll use my original piece of paper so I don't. That's better. Okay, that'll do. Yeah, I think I prefer it not quite so dark. And I'm just going to layer that straight on. I'm just wondering if I had some ribbon that would look good, or maybe some twine that might look good on that. I haven't put a sentiment on it yet, but I will do. I'm going to do the Always Here For You or Sending You Love and Light. That's the Lighthouse Point stamp set. So I'm accumulating nautical themed cards for my dad, who will hopefully be starting some treatment for cancer when he gets back from his holiday. Okay, so let's just pop this. So I'm using Stampin' Seal Plus. While I'm doing this, I could just mention to you, I posted something yesterday about the biggest way that you can help me to grow my business without spending any money is to say hi. And so any comments most gratefully received, because it just will help put me a bit higher up with the algorithm so that I get seen a bit more, and I would just really appreciate that. And if you're watching on YouTube, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel, which is stampingwithfiona.com. Okay, so now I've used the basic white, and I've also used the adhesive sheets on the back. Oh, they just make your life so much easier. I just need to pop these strips out. So if you can see on that one, that is actually colour on colour. And that's my light. I did toy with doing the top of the lighthouse in Starry Sky, but I just thought it's probably better to be black. Get a bit of a contrast then. Right, I don't need any of those little offcuts, but they came out so easily, and it's going to stick straight down because I've got the adhesive sheets on the back. Got adhesive everywhere. Gosh, it feels muggy today. We're going into hosepipe ban next week. Wish it would. I mean, it rained the other day for about 5 minutes, really heavily, and then it's just not soaking into the ground because the ground is so dry. It's not often we ask for rain, but I just really think we need it. There we go. So that can go straight onto my plain basic white piece, and you just need to line up the base. There we go. And I've got adhesive sheet on the back of that as well. It just makes your life, whoa, now I'm throwing things on the floor. It just makes your life so much easier. I love these adhesive sheets. I think I'm going to be stocking up on them. Okay, now I'm going to pop that a bit further over this time because my light was sort of going off the end of the card. And I had to trim it last time. There we go. So that's going to go there. That's going to go there. Oh, that's what I need. I need a piece of Daffodil Delight just to go behind there. So I'm just going to quickly cut a tiny little scrap. Now, I think I've already got, yes, I have. So that's great. So that I've got the adhesive sheets on the back here. So that will go straight onto my Daffodil Delight. Which way did I have it? Yeah, I think I'm going to need to just trim it a fraction. Yep. For some reason it doesn't want to cut. Okay. It's just a sliver on this side. Okay. Now I'm going to pop that there. So that's going to need a little bit of glue on it because I've forgotten to do my Daffodil Delight bit. And I do have, that just needs to come in there. Now that has got adhesive sheets on, so that's great. Just need to get into the habit of doing it for everything and it will make life so much easier. Okay, I'm not going to have to trim that bit, and I'll probably just put a dimensional under there. Don't think it needs it actually. We'll see. And then the last bit is the little guardrail, and again that's got adhesive sheet. Oh, I think the hardest thing about using the adhesive sheets is getting the backing off when you first want to put it down. Once you've done that bit, and then this little bit here doesn't want to come off. There we go. Gotcha. I should use my, yeah, and then that goes across the little edging there. And there you have it. So I'd love to hear which one you like first, which one you like best. I'm in two minds now, you know. With the white it does pop a bit more, but I do like the lighter shade. So if that was on there, yeah, I think it might be better with a white background. But I'd love to hear which one you prefer. And then in the dies, I've got these little labels, which when I stamp my sentiment will just go across there. And as I said, I'll be doing the Always Here For You. Which one does that fit in? Let's have a look. I think with the Always Here For You, I'm going to have to do in the bigger one and then trim it down. Yeah, what we could do is do that. Why don't I try that now? It's got a bit of white here. And I had a block, but I've lost it. I definitely had a block out. I need a serious tidy up. Oh, how annoying is that? Well, good job, I've got plenty. So I'm going to stamp that in Starry Sky. I mean, I suppose I could do it in Daffodil Delight, actually. I wonder what that would look like. Let's try that, shall we? Now, is that going to show up? No, it's not. So, Starry Sky is. I'll just turn that over. I love this colour, do you know? I mean, I do love all the in colours currently, all 10 of them, which is very unusual. But I do love Starry Sky and Evening Evergreen. I think are probably my absolute favourites. So then what I can do is do that so that it's then, and I'll just cut it straight there. I'm just going to run that through the dye machine. Let's pop that down with my recycled washi tape. I'm just doing this off screen. I was using my mini the other day and unfortunately it really made my shoulders hurt, so I've had to go back to using my electric one. Just temporarily until everything settles down. Right. So then what I was thinking is to have it flush with that. I think that's kind of the way to go. So let's put those back, because the state of my desk, I would really lose them easily. I've ordered some organising products from Stampin' Up, and I'm hoping they'll be here next week so I can reorganise my craft room, because it's just not working at the moment. And have it as more definitely more organised, but also more workable in terms of where things are and not getting in such a mess every time I get stuff out. So what I'm going to do with this, line it up there or there. There, I think. And I'm going to use dimensionals for that, just to give it a bit of a lift. And I think we possibly need some rhinestones. Now, I really haven't used the stamp set much. I've been using the dies, and there's another stamp set which goes so well, which is Oceanfront. So I'm going to have a play, and then hopefully on Friday I will be sharing some makes from that. Always hear from you. And let's put some iridescent rhinestones in amongst the stars. And I usually go for 3, but I'm going to go for 5 because I feel it's a bit bare here. There we go. Oh, what do you think? I love it. I'm actually not sure which one I prefer. I think I need to put that on a white, and then that will be my favourite. But I will show you on Friday what I finish up with. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. And as I said, if you would like to comment, that would really help, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.